My name is Calissivora, and I am the architect of Archetype13 and Penetralia Experience. And yes, I am actually an architect and actually design systems. I don't just have it for namesake. I've spent the past 4 years in extremely deep, isolated, experimental study. Rogue alchemy. A lot of that going on. You know, a lot of us come to Earth and we have roles. Some just come for the experience. Some are coded in such a way that love and light is all they breathe. Like they're coded that way. That's what they do. They're frequency enhancers that are coded specifically with that frequency to help balance it out. There are shadow walkers, those who go into the shadows and come back out with a torch. There are architects, there are channels, there are many things. And I am an architect, and I design systems. And I am damn good at my job. I'm not really sure when it happened, how it happened, but sometime over the recent years, the entire spiritual movement has gone and perverted sacred things down to abundance is your birthright and you are owed something. And let's be honest, most of you that are talking about that shit haven't even done the inner work. See, someone like myself, I can see right through you before you open your mouth. I could tell where you're at on your journey just by the words that you use to describe things. And so what I've done is I have built real systems because it's what I am coded to do. It is what I came to this planet specifically to do. And I have moved forward damn near every one of the high sciences. That's what we were supposed to do. And I know I'm not the only one. Some of you out there too have taken systems and progressed them, which was literally the whole point. Some of you want seats at the table, and yet if somebody pulled out a chair and said, "What do you bring?" you have nothing to offer. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm saying that to be honest. Ask yourself, what do you bring to the table? You went through all this awakening, you did all this inner work apparently. What do you now bring to the table? Because that's your ticket in. There ain't shit gonna be handed to you. It's work. And for those of us who have done the work, like we laugh at those of you who are just running around literally watching tarot readers tell you that you're gonna win the fucking lottery by liking and sharing the video. There's a healthy version of delusion, but even that version requires action behind it. It requires taking steps towards the very thing that you have created in the ethers, in the dark matter, that you are now trying to bring into realization. And without those steps, then your magic ain't shit. I started this whole ground zero, which I just left the ground zero phase, to show like my actual process. I uprooted my entire life. I went from a big, beautiful 3,000 plus square foot home and an infinity car to drive to like literally living in a beat up SUV, and I have never been happier. And I mean that. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm waiting for some of you to be like, "Hey, I'm in South Carolina too. Why don't you come over here and let's build some shit?" Like that's kind of the level that like we gotta be on at this stage. The old world is dying right in front of you. The old systems are dying. This is why your jobs don't work out. This is why we're seeing where the tax money goes. This is why we're seeing everything, because those systems can't be there. Even your rent, mortgage, all the little shit even. Things are going to crumble and change because it has to. Solvet coagula. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to understand that you will need to know how to apply the shit that you have learned and get all of this Abundance is your birthright affirmation, thinking that that is talking about money bullshit out of your head. Stop tuning into a tarot reader every day for them to tell you what your life is going to be. There are some good ones out there, and there are some that literally are just playing you like idiots. And the sad thing is most of them don't even realize how disconnected and not connected they actually are. I literally seen a post the other day that said, "Be careful, Mother Hecate gave permission for me to use baneful magic." And like the ignorance in that. Holy shit, the ignorance. I take this stuff personal because it's sacred. Like, this is the knowledge is sacred. This is our story. This is what we are. This is who we are. This is how we became the things that we became. It's not for your perversion. So we're gonna set the shit straight. A lot of you are about to be left out, exposed, real quick. Because all this work, all this waiting on the ones and all this, like, bro, we've been building behind the scenes. We've been watching. We've been here. Some quietly, some vocally, some distorted, some seen, some unseen. But we've been here and it's time. Because the whole spirituality thing is like, the knowledge is to be used. If you are someone who wants to learn and progress your soul and evolve it in the right way, Archetype 13 is where you start. No, this is not affirmations and sound bowls and meditation. Like, those are all tools, but that's like not the depths of it. Those are like entry points to the depths of it. Like the things you do to prepare to go into the depths of it. And it is deep. It is work. And so the systems that I have built allow you to go through the work, hands-on with alchemy, doing the shit, not just like quoting definitions, not just showing up on screen, this is what this means, this is what that means, this is what that means, this is what that, and no context. Like, we got to be able to use the stuff, right? Like, that's what it's for. That is what I teach you how to do. How? Direct experience. Get your hands dirty. You are doing it yourself, all by yourself. I make badass merch. I have journey journals. Badass, if I may say so myself. I create immersive experience. This is where the architect comes in. There is nothing like it. Because my macro experiences are you. They're your blueprint, your design, your natal chart, your beliefs, your health issues, your body. Everything that is you is what we build from. Like, it's such a simple concept, but it is the one thing missing from everything. Even science, like, they can't help themselves. They get, like, box a bunch of humans in. Well, this is what we're looking at here. No, we are looking at here as an individual soul that has the override switch, and it's called will. And when you know how to use your will, you can override systems. So I'm going to be teaching a lot of this stuff. I'm going to be teaching the proper application and understanding of the knowledge. And I'm not coming as a know-it-all. I know I don't know it all. Some of you need to understand that as well. Some of you need to understand that, like, we just got to work together. Like, let's just share our perspectives and figure shit out. The ancients did not write about everything that was. They did. They progressed it as far as they could and hid it in symbolism. And the world, as we know it now, is the coagulation of that template. We have been working on the new template. We do not want the coagulation of the old template. Do you understand? The whole thing has been an alchemy process. All the 7 religions, 7 stages of alchemy. 7 continents, 7 stages of alchemy. 7 root races, all of it, it's alchemy. It's been alchemy the whole time. America, that pyramid doesn't have the capstone because America has not been finished. The work is not finished. We are coagulating as we speak. And if you do not understand what I'm saying, then Archetype13.com, because this is the most basic 101 of everything that is why it is here. It's all alchemy, all chemicals. That's what you are. Until next time.